Hello everyone, I'm Dragowolf and welcome back to Minecraft Age of Engineering. But look at what we have here. The doctor has summoned us with his presence. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm the doctor. Ha 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 ha. This is my rendition of a TARDIS. Yeah, just remember the thing that I was telling you guys about, that it was going to be a surprise, that I was going to build a space station and it'd be something awesome? Yeah, this is it. Took me about 3 days to build this, and it's still not finished. Yeah, but I did get the basic workings of the box gone. Some of it's still needing to be put together. Yeah, basically I've got 2 sides done, as you can see if I float over here. I've got this side done. I didn't put any of the police stuff because this little stuff right here for the police box, yeah, kind of rough to do. I mean, if I want to, or I mean, if I get too much flack, I can put the over there, and I can also put it over here. But every side is almost identical, and identical enough that if you look at it, you just, unless your OCD is just super bad, you won't be able to tell it. I tell myself it's good, but yeah, what I'm gonna do here is I'm just going to keep going down with it. Like, this is the inside tunnel. As everybody remembers, this is our room of drawers, which it's more of a hall tower type thing now. But yeah, hopefully everybody likes this. Whovians are probably going to smack me because it is not technically to scale. It is being fitted within the 4 chunks. Let me actually go to the top. Yes, I do have a beacon up here, although the beacon doesn't go too far because this is the top, the very top of the building area. I could probably go into the editing, the configuration file and make it a little bit higher so that beacon actually goes out, but it's a functioning beacon. It actually works. I've got like all blocks, iron blocks and stuff. It doesn't really do anything as far as giving me buffs or anything. It's just for aesthetic reasons. But yeah, the one side that I'm not really doing anything on is this side yet. I don't think I'm gonna mimic those. I'm just gonna make it solid. Unless I get too much flack, then I will go ahead and do it. But this so far already, it's taken me almost 3 days, 12 hours. Mostly just waiting on the resources to get this. A lot of this is basalt, and this is concrete, which I've been making concrete powder, and then I have a little workstation down here that's automating the concrete of the blue. Basically, I take a stack of concrete powder, throw it in here. The scanner scans it and sends a redstone signal. Goodness gracious. To an auto breaker, and the auto breaker puts it in here. I did just have one, and then I was like, man, this is gonna take forever, so I went ahead and doubled up. So far we've got a lot, but yeah, let me take a trip out here. This is my little platform that I made to view it of all its wonder. You turn the UI off and you can just see, and it looks really similar. I basically, as I was building this, I used a picture for reference, and most people are going to be like, well, it's too skinny, it's too tall. Well, in my TARDIS has been warped to, because it's been through time so much, it's just been stretched. Although this won't be going into time anymore, it's basically retired its time traveling days, but it will still use its space functionality. Love it, hate it, I mean, probably going to hear a lot of flack about it, but let's get back inside. Here's the doors. This is where we come in from when we land our rocket, and we come in here. I'm going to have to turn this into what is it, airlocks eventually, because there are such things as airlocks in this game. Got airlock doors, which we're gonna build some eventually. But one thing that I was thinking about doing, oh, never mind. Before we get into that, as you can see, this is when I built this, and I was like, if you knew what I was thinking about, then you understand. This is the TARDIS. This is the central brains of the operation. And you know, I was just thinking, wow, this is going to be awesome. And of course, it's not, like I said, not to scale. It's something that I built, but I did find something called station lights that gives the little round things. I love the round things. Uh, but yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's just this little area is nothing. I have placement for all of these. I'm just waiting on the resources at the moment. And like I said, it's not perfect yet, not yet. But it's to the point now where I can call it almost done, where we can go ahead and start moving in and having a good old time with it. So what I did here is I made me a little section to come down here. I don't know what I'm going to have in this room just yet. I have an idea, and this room may be extended downwards just a touch, because I'm not going to give any spoilers, because I have room, or have ideas for this little area down here. Like I said, I didn't build it too big. Yeah, this is cool. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like I said, it is not finished yet. There are still some blocks I'm waiting on. I'm waiting for a lot of stuff, but I figured I needed to get another episode out because it has been quite a few days since I've recorded an episode. But like I was saying a few episodes ago, or last episode, I did move this. I did add this little pad here, so that way I can have access to the top of our MFE or ME system. So that way we can actually get in here. I've went ahead and put the dense energy shells that we have in here. I went ahead and did that. And I'm trying to make this as airtight as possible. I may have to go over here and cover this. But basically, I'm hiding. I mean, if you don't look, you can't tell. But I'm trying to hide the wiring up there. I may go up one more so that way these can be solid blocks down here. Because that's probably going to bother me. But eventually, I mean, I'm still going to use the sides here. I mean, you can't get into the main area from here. But I can warp through the wall if I need to. But this is how I'm going to get my wiring around. This is just giving me a little trail to go through. And some of this, yeah, that's the blocks necessary. But some of these blocks are not really necessary. They're there for aesthetic reasons. But I don't mainly not going to be in those all too often, except for them wiring up things. But I did set a bunch of stairs and things in that nature. I was looking at some of the pictures and I saw, hey, they've got a staircase going up diagonal. And I'm like, how am I going to do this in Minecraft? This is about the best rendition of what I can do here. If some people are the massive Whovians out there, I'm not really a Whovian all too much, but I do like Doctor Who. But if anybody notices, anything, this is more along the Matt Smith TARDIS. That's where I drew my inspiration from. Yeah, we're gonna be good. But when we're traveling through space, I can come over here and gaze at the stars, put the blue glass. That's why I really didn't want to put all of the panels or anything, because I wanted to be able to see the stars still. That's why I'm calling it this my TARDIS. I may not have the right to do so, but I figured it would be, every doctor's, excuse me if I could talk, every doctor's TARDIS is different, one way or another. Yeah, this is my TARDIS, and yeah, I hope you guys like it. But anyway, I'm going to take you on the rest of the tour. Like I said, this room, I basically put this as a ceiling. This block section, all of these blocks are basically placeholders for blocks that, I'm waiting for that one comment. It's like, why don't you use this for the ceiling? Or why don't you use that? Or blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that looks pretty good. So, yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. Ooh, that doubled up. Didn't mean to. Anyway, like I said, it's not finished completely. It's still a work in progress. But we go up here. This is the top. And that's basically, we have all of this room. Every single, and this is the latch. From the inside. I thought it was kind of cool. Like I said, placeholder blocks. I'm trying to figure. I constantly go through these, this thing here, just looking at blocks, thinking, that might look good, or that might look good. But yeah, speaking of the windows, I could put glass in these, the white glass. For now, it's just white concrete because, yeah, I had the little setup down there and it just works. From last time I remember, anybody remembers, I did have just the one solar panel. I did set up a second solar panel, and we're actually going to have a fourth solar panel, and a one third and a fourth. So that's what these are for, and I figured it would be great to have at the top. One thing that I didn't account for is the fact that because I'm covering this in because I need it to be airtight as possible, I'm going to have to cover up because it does relatively fit. All the working mechanics fit in a 4x4 chunk loaded area. So it's basically like was it 36 by 36, something like that, blocks. It's not that big a deal, but I do have a feeling that I'm going to need like greenhouses. So my idea for that was just to break in over here, or not even break in here. I can do something like a proper doorway over here. Build this up where this is like an airlock, so that way we don't lose pressurization, because I do eventually want to be able to pressurize this place, so that way I can take my spacesuit off and jump around, hootle around. I mean, this gravity controller affects a wide area. Like, it goes all the way to the top and all the way to the bottom. But I think what I'm gonna do is like build something off the side here, tear a hole into the TARDIS, and have like a little garden area out here. Or I could not do it here. Okay, come on, let me inside. Thank you. I don't have to really do it there. I could do it, down a couple of floors, where it actually meets, where it meets the bricks for the ground. So yeah, I probably could break it off, like come out here. Let's see if I can bust into here. Yeah, do it from here. Have like a little board out here, and just have like a massive greenhouse. So that way our chunk loaded area will go, maybe up one more. So that way we can have all of our gardens, all of our stuff. I don't really need it at the moment. How do I undo this? Okay, there we go. But it is just, like I said, a work in progress. I do want to take as much advice from anybody who was willing to comment on it. Like I said, I've not finished any of this down here because I do want to make sure that everything gets in place. Everything is wired up properly. I did want to get the top of this completed before we started. And this needs to be removed and replaced with this. But yeah, that's the TARDIS, my friends. But today is moving day. I'm going to start bringing some of our stuff over. I've already started doing a lot of that. If you've noticed in here, a lot of our stuff has been sorted. So if we go grab our advanced charge porter, and we head back to base, our Earth base, I should say, we can grab that, grab this, our ender chest. Whoops. Grab our ender chest, and put that back. Go up here. Oh. Go in here. A lot of this stuff I am going to leave on the Earth base, but a lot of it, like 99% of it, I will be bringing up here. So that way everything is with me, and I don't have to really worry about too much. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, I've already set up a little area here, and basically what this does is it goes through. I've set up a lot of stuff. One thing that I did realize while doing all of this is the fact that we don't have any more dilithium, so we're gonna have to build another builder, which we have a quarry card, which I've made ahead of time. A power cell, which I need to make one, and a power cell card. Because we need to take this to the moon, and, yeah, quarry the moon, basically. I'm not going to show all of that on camera, but I am going to keep it in my inventory to remind myself after the stream, or not the stream, goodness, I stream too much. After the episode here, that I'm going to have to do all that. A lot of my power stuff that I'm going to, like for solar power and things, I'm going to have lined up basically on top of this. I'm just, having all this as placeholders. So if I have a long line, or even put the solar area, hey, that's a better idea. Put the solar areas on the greenhouse section. So that way it kind of looks like it's a solar greenhouse. That would be kind of cool, and have all the wires and stuff. I don't know. We just build something off of here. Not too much. It'll be, if I do build it, it will be a chunk, basically. It would be an entire chunk. I may even go 2 chunks just to make it, make it even, or otherwise I'd have to do, a wide array thing. Yeah. Well, we'll get trees, we'll get, like, automated farms, so that way we don't have to run out of food, because I've noticed that our wheat situation, yeah, we only have 266 wheat, and I go through baguettes like crazy. So, yeah, we're going to get wheat, we're going to get sugarcane, probably set up a farmer for each, because, why not have a farmer for, I mean, we've got power to spare. I mean, like I said, I'm going to have, 4 solar panels eventually, and it's going to be charging basically everything that we do, because the tier 4 charge, tier 4 solars, they are no laughing matter. They are no laughing matter. So, but I did go ahead and start this section down here. This is going to be all of our alloy smelteries. I don't know if I want to do them in furnace mode. I probably need to set them up for furnace mode. All of these are in furnace mode, and this is in furnace mode. And then basically start, because we can move this here. I can actually move this back here, or even set it up to where it automatically imports into the ME system, because I have this hooked up to the ME system, and it does, yes, 1 channel, and this is priority is good, 1,000. There we go. That way, make sure the priority is nice. There are still a little holes. Like I said, I'm gonna cannot stress enough. This is very, very much still a work in progress. Like I said, I've been on three days already, and I wanted to get the main part of the TARDIS done. And I think the control room is practically done. I mean, I don't think I can add anything else to it except for maybe like some railings or something. But the railings don't really connect at an angle, so I might just leave it the way it is. Unless you all have you all out there who play Age of Engineers can give me a good sense of what's going on. I've got power out here. These things are all powered. Now I just have to give them give them recipes, or give them something that they can, work from. Probably need to use an exporter, but soon, very, very soon, we will be using these. We won't be using these, but maybe for cooking things, not ingots or anything like that, because we're going to go into the 3 times ore processing and 5 times ore processing, as according to the book here in the mechanical age, because I want to get this mechanisms 5 times ore processing, and I'll go through the whole process of how to do that. We'll get all the building stuff together, probably build all that stuff, no problem. But I do need to get this set up to where it will start, macerating and things, because we've got loads and loads and loads and loads, like 962, things of iron ore, not 235 of gold, 6,266 of copper. It's just silly how much ore we get through this process, and that's just a tier 3. Remember the last time we tried to do the tier 4 and we tried to put it in this age, it didn't really work too much. So I mean, we can work on that in a little bit. Probably next episode I'll go ahead and upgrade it to the tier 4, so that way we can have all the ore we could ever need, and probably put it on its own box channel. I don't know, maybe not, because the way I have things here, I've got massive amounts of upgrades, 15 item conduits here, 10 there to speed things up, because this box was getting really, really full. Speaking of really, really full, let's check on our Neptune thing. Oh wow, are you done? No, it's still working. Wow. That's cool. That is so cool. Where are you working at, sir? Where is it working at? I basically came here during off camera and upgraded its range. Like, its range is stupid ridiculous now. Because I came over here and this this hole was just a little hole, and I'm like, okay, that's not bad. And then it's just stopped. I was like, wait, hold on. So I basically got the card grabbed it out of the system and then upgraded, you know, just like increased its range. Okay, so now that we've checked that one, let's go check the one on Mars. Might have to upgrade it or extend it as well, but we'll find out here in a second. That's my digging. Are you done? No, you're still going. Let's check your area. All right, so it's still got a little ways to go, just a little bit, but it will soon need to be upgraded. It'll soon need to be not really upgraded too much, but it will still need to be like tended to. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is show you how I did the other one on Neptune. So I'll just pull the card out of here, and then I want to look at my X and Y coordinates over on the top left of underneath my mini map. So if I'm moving left to right, that is on my Z. So if I right click this, I think it's X. Was it X? Yeah. So this is X, this is Y, and this is Z. So if I add 1 to this and add 1 to this, that should make it super big. And we can also we can see this. Okay, see, now I added a bunch, and it's gonna like take up the entirety of the world. So we don't really want that. We want it to be offset so where it goes just in front of this. So what we'll need to do is we need to offset this, push the offset to 100 and 100, and then we'll install it. I need to put this away because I don't want to get them too mixed up. Let's put all this away because it's still working on a card for me. So now we do this. Are you? Oh, it took a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna have to probably increase it by a lot. So if I increase this by 100, I need to, or 1,000, I need to increase this down here by 1,000, and then the same way with this one. So just add 10. Yeah, there we go. So if I do this now, this should work. Crossing my fingers. Waiting for server. Yeah, it's got a lot of blocks to render. Okay, so as you can see, I added 1,000, and it put it right here. Now, normally I'd say no problem, but because we've already started in that corner, I'm going to be like, no, I won't accept that. So what we'll do is we'll pull it back, say 1,000 and 1,000. That should be right. Should be. No. So, okay, if I'm standing, this is my Z. Yes. And then this is my X. So what is my X is this, and then if I back up, it's 1562 to 1567, so 5. So if I grab this card out of here and reduce the X by 5, so it'd be 995, and put it in here and then show. It's closer. It looks like it's closer. So we're at 1562. And still, oh wait, I think I made the mistake. It's Z then X then Y. So if it stayed the same, so let's move this one. So 905. So that one should bring this closer. Yes. It looks like it did. No, it didn't. Why not? Keep fiddling with the numbers. So put this at, say, 900. Put this one at 900. What's that do? Pushes it further out this way. So that X is still the same. I'm tampering with the offset of the X. Why is it not working? So let's do 800. Now something tells me it's going to go super far that way. Yeah, it's continuing to go over in that direction. So I need to bring it back some more. So let's see. 1,000. Actually, do 110. 1,010. 1010. That should work. Nope. Maybe I'm messing with the wrong value. Do 800 on this one. Because that value was originally 63. Yeah, what? That's not right. That offset should be working. Let's do it 700. Wow, it keeps pushing it that direction. You bring it back this way 5. And if I mess with the numbers at the top, that's basically the dimensions. And me just messing with the offset just makes it where the offset is what it is. Maybe I need to mess with this one. So if it's at 42, let's add 20 to it. Let's see what that does. I gotta remember 42. Oh yeah, see that's the Y. I don't want to mess with the Y. So negative 42. Change that back so that way it comes back up to this height. Yeah. All right, come on, card. Let's see. This was at 65. If I put that at 65, where does that take it? That's fine. I don't care if it goes over, all the way over there. I'm just trying to get this 5 blocks closer. So 5 blocks closer would need to be... See, this was negative 63. So if I put that 5 blocks closer, so negative 63, add 5. So 67? No, 68. So negative 68. That work? Nope. That is the number we're messing with, though. So if we do 500 on this, negative 500, how's that look? Still, it's 5 blocks away. Do 100. Negative 100. Does that work? Getting closer. Negative 200 or 300. That works even better. Okay, that's where it starts having the issues. That's where it starts having the issues. So negative 300. So let's do 250. Getting closer. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks away. So if it's at negative 250 and we take away 7, so that'd be 243. Oh, that doesn't work. Need to add the other way, I guess. So 557. Ah, so close. 556. 256. Perfect. That's what I want. That is exactly what I want. I don't care how far, to the left or how far to the right it goes. I might increase the height of it. Since we see over here, there's going to be some blocks that are going to be missing. So at least 1. So if it's at least 1, so it'd be 2, 3, 4. Be at least 4. I can go, let's just do 5. Be safe. Oh, so many blocks to render. My computer's going, no! So undo it. And then set this to 5 more, so 88. Now I do want to mess with that one because that adjusts the height of it. Yeah, that works. Need to do it maybe by 2 more. So let's take this out again, and then just go an even do an even 90. Perfect, perfect. All the blocks with encompassed. That should work. All right, so the easiest way I can tell you to do it is just to flip this around, and it should start working again. And then we could take that away. All right, so that's basically how I tinkered with mine on Neptune to get it done. So that's all she wrote, man, and that's the one I did. So okay, so let's head back to space station. And like I said in a couple episodes ago, we do need to go to Eris. So that is one thing that we are most definitely needing to do. So if we have our builder, yes, we have our builder. We need our power cell, and we need our power card. And then we're going to need our backpack. Get us some... Ooh, we need more power conduits. Let's get some more power conduits. Or just type in conduits. There we go. And we'll need a... do a little cheatsy-do here. But actually, no. We just go back Earth. If we're going to do that, we might as well just go back to Earth. Because I need to copy the signal of the transformer, like this one. Eventually what I'll do is I'm taking this one back to the space station and putting it somewhere on a random wall so that way I can turn them all on off. So, receiver, which I have on Autocraft. Boom, shouldn't take but 2 seconds, and it does. I can just grab this and go, hey, set you to channel 2. And then we can set this, set this to the space station again, and let's head to Eris. Hopefully we have enough. Let me check. Let me check to see if we have enough dilithium. Okay, we've got a whole bunch. Hopefully that's enough to get us to Eris. So let's select our planet, and let's go find Eris. That's Mercury, Saturn, Venus. That's Ceres. That's not what we need, though. We need Eris. There's Mars, Jupiter, Pluto. My question is, though... Whoops. Ooh, we can go to Alpha Centauri. Oh, look at that. Nice. Alright, so 11 planets. Eris, I think, is a moon? I want to say Eris is the moon. So let me check... let me check the guide. Because we got to go back to Space Age. Let's see. We need to get... Where's it at? Liquid fuel. Yep. Oxygen. Yep. Space container. Satellite builder. We did all that. The lithium crystals. As a side note, there's 2 moons in our solar system that can fulfill the titanium if you run out. Okay, we need to figure out where those are. Basic ores, 4 different solar systems. Mechanism. Refined obsidian. Space Age. This is where we need to look. I thought I had everything situated out. Launchpad, space station, ID. Yes. The lithium crystals, Captain. I'll have to look up. Let's see. Is Eris? Can we look up Eris in that? No. We need something called. Oh, I can't remember what was needed. We're going to go into the Draconic Age. Draconic Age, if I am even pronouncing it correctly. Draconic Age, yes. My age, the Dragon Age. But we need the... To get that, we need a Draconic... The Draconic Core, yes. We needed the Quantum Entangled stuff. Well, goodness gracious, we could already done that. Why did we need to go to Eris? I don't remember. I do not remember why we need to go to Eris. Well, I guess we're not going to Eris today. We're just going to try to do our best to make, well, first off, we're going to make ourselves, let's go at Draconic. I see. Thank you very much. And we're going to do, I think I just need to look up tablet. Yes, the Draconic Evolution tablet. We should have the info stuff in here. Yeah, knowledge to the max. So, like this is basically the thing that we use. Kind of like what we had for our environmental tech stuff. This is the work in progress guide for that. And please don't crash my game. Draconic Evolution. Wow, how do we set that to where it's not? Is there a way to set that? I don't know. So Draconic cores, yeah, the tiers. Ugh. Okay, I gotta figure out how to make it not transparent like that. But the first thing we need is a core. So it is a Draconic core, which needs a quantum entangled singularity. I think we have some of those. Okay, or not. So let's head back to Earth. I thought we needed some type of other ore for that. Maybe, oh, I think I remember what it was. I think it was for the mechanism stuff. At mechanism. I was looking into making the atomic alloy, which needed the refined stuff, which we can get. And then we needed, from the atomic, we needed the ultimate, which needed tantalum. That's why we needed tantalum. And tantalum comes from tantalum ore, which comes from Eris. Okay, that's why we needed to go to Eris. So, let me do a quick Google search and find out exactly where Eris is. And it doesn't say. See if I can look up. Is Eris a moon? I bet you that's what it is. That's why I'm not able to find it. Eris is a moon somewhere. But we can hold off on that for a little bit. Let's get into age 13, because that is a thing that we can do right now. And once we start getting into Draconic age, then, like, we're going to have so much fun. So, let's go ahead and get our Wyvern Core set up to be auto-crafted. We're going to have to teach our system. Let's grab some draconium dust. Got a little bit of it. We need to get some more draconium ore. That's probably where we're going to start using our ages to go through. And I'm not going to have this. Okay, this doesn't melt in there. Okay, so where do you go to smelt up, sir? In a furnace. A combiner. Oh. It can be smelted? I always do the wrong one. Always do the wrong one. But yeah, I'm not going to like have this auto melted, because as you saw with the tablet here, it does take dust. Some of the recipes do take dust, so I'm just going to like craft it as needed. But I do want to teach the system how to craft that. So draconium, so I would say 1 dust. Take these away. 1 dust turns into this, and there we go. Dust away, and then we'll find our alloy. I think it might be full. Let's see, ingot, small storage crate. That's the cooker? Yeah, that's the cooker one. Yeah, see? We just with that pattern right there, we just filled it up. So that's why I do need to take and start moving into the space station. I thought this episode we were going to move, but you know, switch gears. We're just going to get into the age 13. But that way it gives me a little bit more time to adjust and figure out where everything is going to go. Because each floor, instead of having like little sections of things, like each floor is going to have their own little thing. Especially, you know, immersive engineering because of all the big machines. Every single floor is going to be, a different thing. And then we can just build and build and build and build on top of that. More and more machines do more and more stuff. The more machines we have, the faster things go. So, okay. Enough talk. Let's get the listen to me. Draconic core. We're going to need a quantum entangled singularity. So, give me a singularity. We've got 70 of them. Oh, speaking of. Aha! He's full. Okay. I need to, like, when I switch that one to the base, I need to fix that as well. Alright, so let's grab a singularity. It's just one. Thank you very much. And then we want some tiny TNT, which we've got 63 of these. So I'm going to take these outside. Well, I thought I had a space hooked up for these. Did I have a space hooked up for these? I don't remember. Aha, I did, but I never said it. I never automated it. Whoops. Okay. Tiny TNT. Oh, yeah, we needed our ender dust. Ender dust. This stuff. Ender pearl dust. There we go. I just need one right now, so doop doop. And whoops, I need to take my magnet off. Alright, take my magnet off. There we go. So bloop, bloop, and flip switch. There we go. Quantum entangled singularities. So now that we've got these in the system, I should be able to say core again and get ever so closer. That. It needs a quantum entangled singularity. Singularity. And then we need some refined obsidian, which how do you make the refined obsidian to ingots, sir? Just burn it in an arc furnace? I only need 2, so I'll only do 2. I mean, granted, we're going to have to, set this up in some type of fashion where this works, because, yeah, that's not going to work too well if I have to keep manually doing this. Like, if you do know how to set it up to where these rods basically can replenish themselves, please, oh please let me know. I remember there was a way that you could, watching, another walkthrough, another Let's Player do it. Like, I think it was Direwolf that I watched. He somehow, some way, I'm gonna have to go through his episode log again. But somehow, some way, he had set it up to where he had the rods that were infinite, and he didn't know if they were intentional. But I can't seem to find that episode, so I'm gonna have to do that. So here we go. We've got all the stuff now, and I'm gonna pop this out. Whoops. Yeah, pop it out of here. And then do core. And then I'm going to teach the system singularity. And then what I want to do is I think I can do or dictionary. So that way, because these have a different metadata value, and that way it will just automatically make them with any singularity versus the same one that we just had, because we won't ever have the same same metadata on a singularity. So there we go. So that should be, if I say, hey, can you make me a core, please? And it will say, ta-da! And I should be able to drop that, and again, come on. Okay, craft, then drop. Oops. Wow, why is it not giving me my trophies, man? That's upsetting. That is so upsetting. It's two trophies now that I have not gotten because this is supposed to trigger age 13. Is this not working because I'm supposed to trigger age 12? What was age 12? I'll make what we need for age 12. We need the mechanical thing. So mechanical. Nope. It was a machine base, I think. There. Let's go look again. Is it the fact that I'm wearing a spacesuit? I think a lot of the time is something that you're wearing. You're wearing a spacesuit, so I don't know if it's a bug or something. Okay. Steel casing. Or not. Maybe I was too hasty in reading. Stainless steel. So let's just look up a heat generator. Which is this dude here, which needs, yeah, steel casing. I thought I swore I had these on auto farm now. Yeah, I do. Make that for me, please. There we go. I don't know why it just slipped past me. Then I could do this. I don't know. For some reason, I'm not getting the ages again. I may have to go in and automatically do it. I don't know. Like I said, I've not gotten the trophy at all. Like, this is our trophy room. And the last trophy we got was the technological age. Oh, I didn't even get one for the space age either? Maybe that's why. What was that called? Structure? Yeah, the structure. Triggers age 11. Ah, there we go. For some reason that didn't count. Alright, so we got our trophy for that now. Awesome. Let's start adding our trophies. So now, okay. Okay. Now it's giving me the trophies. Now it gave me the trophies. Wow. Bizarre. That is so bizarre. Well, hey, now I can't complain that it's not giving me the trophies. So we are technically now in the Draconic Age, and I'm so happy about that. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to head to to the moon and set up a massive thing so that way we can start getting dilithium and have it auto-crafted and all that good stuff. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you did enjoy the episode, please do remember to give it a big thumbs up. If you have any tips, tricks, or any other things that you would like for me to build in the future, or just, generalized information, please use the comment section down below. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, also use that comment section down below. I love to hear from you, and I love to interact and talk with you guys. If you know more about this game than I do, I'm basically at this point learning as I go. So basically, just any help, any tidbit would help. If not, that's okay. Just thank you ever so much for watching. If you did enjoy the episode, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And until next time, see you later.